Welcome to Smart Dollar Mindset, the channel that's all about helping you build wealth, master your money, and design a life of financial freedom through smart investing and intentional spending. Today's video is going to be your ultimate, step-by-step breakdown of two of the most powerful investment vehicles, the Taxable Brokerage Account and the Roth IRA. We'll go beyond the basics and look at real numbers, real examples, and real decisions that real people, just like you, are making every day. If you've ever thought, should I max out my Roth IRA before investing in a brokerage account? What if I want to retire early? How do taxes impact my returns? Which one gives me the most flexibility? Then this video is for you. We're not just going to answer those questions. We're going to help you build a smart, customized strategy that works with your goals, your income, your lifestyle, and your timeline. Let's get into it. What is a taxable brokerage account? A taxable brokerage account is exactly what it sounds like. It's an investment account that you can open through platforms like Vanguard, Fidelity, Schwab, Robinhood, or M1 Finance. You can buy and sell stocks, ETFs, mutual funds, REITs, bonds, and more. There are no contribution limits, no income limits, and no withdrawal restrictions. That's the good news. But here's the catch: it's taxable. That means anytime you earn dividends, interest, or sell an investment for a gain, you might owe taxes, either at your ordinary income tax rate or the capital gains rate, depending on the situation. For example, if you buy 100 shares of a stock for $50 and sell them for $100, you just made $5,000 in gains. If you held them for over a year, that's a long-term capital gain, which is taxed at a lower rate, often 0%, 15%, or 20% depending on your income bracket. If you only held them for 6 months, that's a short-term capital gain, and it gets taxed at your regular income tax rate, which could be significantly higher. In other words, the flexibility of a brokerage account comes with the price of tax exposure. What is a Roth IRA? The Roth IRA, or Roth Individual Retirement Account, is one of the most powerful tools the U.S. tax code has ever created for regular people to build wealth. Here's how it works: you contribute after-tax dollars, meaning you've already paid taxes on that income. The money grows tax-free. And you can withdraw it in retirement 100% tax-free, as long as you follow the rules. For 2025, the maximum contribution is $7,000 per year, or $8,000 if you're 50 or older. But here's the catch: you can only contribute if you're under a certain income limit. If your modified adjusted gross income is too high, currently $161,000 for single filers or $240,000 for married couples, you're phased out from contributing directly. But there are strategies like the backdoor Roth IRA to get around that, which we'll cover later. The Roth IRA is not just about tax savings. It's about locking in tax-free income for the rest of your life, and potentially leaving a tax-free legacy for your family. Tax advantages, the real numbers. Let's talk about taxes. Because taxes can eat away at your wealth more than inflation or even poor returns. Imagine this: you invest $6,000 a year from age 25 to 65. That's 40 years. If your investments grow at 8% annually, here's what happens. In a Roth IRA, you end up with around $1.55 million, and it's all tax-free. In a taxable brokerage account, you might still end up with around $1.4 million before taxes. But after accounting for capital gains taxes, your net could be closer to $1.2 million, depending on your tax bracket. That's a difference of over $300,000, just from taxes. That's why the Roth IRA is so powerful. It protects your future wealth from Uncle Sam. Real life example: meet Sarah and James. Sarah and James both make $70,000 a year and invest $6,000 annually starting at age 30. Sarah contributes to a Roth IRA. James uses a taxable brokerage account. Let's say they both invest in the S&P 500 ETF, same investment, same amount, same time horizon. At age 60, Sarah's account has grown to $745,000, and she can withdraw every penny tax-free. James's account also grew to around $720,000, but when he starts withdrawing, he owes 15% capital gains tax. So he only keeps about $612,000. Over 30 years, Sarah kept over $130,000 more just by choosing a Roth IRA. Flexibility versus tax shelter. What's more valuable? This is where it gets tricky. The Roth IRA gives you tax-free growth, but it comes with restrictions. You can't access your earnings until 59 and a half, without penalties. There are strict contribution limits. You can't easily access the gains for a house, car, or emergency. But the taxable brokerage account? You can take money out anytime. No age limits. No penalties. You can even use tax loss harvesting to reduce your tax bill. So if you're aiming for early retirement, the taxable brokerage might be essential. Early retirement strategy, the Roth ladder and brokerage combo. If your goal is to retire before 59 and a half, like many financial independence, retire early, followers, you'll need to blend both accounts. Here's how it works. Build up your Roth IRA for long-term, tax-free income. Simultaneously grow your brokerage account to fund your early retirement years. Once you hit 59 and a half, your Roth becomes accessible and gives you tax-free income for life. In the meantime, you can start a Roth conversion ladder, a strategy where you convert traditional IRA money to Roth each year, wait 5 years, and then withdraw the converted amount tax-free. This combo gives you both flexibility and long-term protection from taxes. How dividends are taxed in each account. This one surprises a lot of people. In a Roth IRA, your dividends are completely tax-free. Whether it's $50 or $5,000 in dividend income, you keep it all. In a taxable account, it depends on the type of dividend. Qualified dividends are taxed at the long-term capital gains rate. Non-qualified dividends are taxed as ordinary income. For high dividend strategies, like REITs or dividend ETFs, the Roth IRA often makes more sense because it shields that income from tax. The role of asset location. Asset location is the strategy of placing your investments in the most tax-efficient account. Here's how it works. Put tax-efficient investments like index funds in your brokerage account. Put tax-inefficient investments like bonds, REITs, or high-dividend stocks in your Roth IRA or traditional IRA. By optimizing where your money lives, you can significantly boost your after-tax returns. Should you max out a Roth IRA first? The answer for most people, yes. Why? Because time in the market matters. And the sooner you start that Roth IRA compounding tax-free, the bigger the payoff. But once you max it out, funnel the rest into a brokerage account. Here's a simple roadmap. Contribute enough to your 401k to get the full match. Max out your Roth IRA. Go back to your 401k or contribute to your brokerage account. If early retirement is the goal, increase brokerage contributions. Estate planning and legacy. Another underrated benefit of the Roth IRA is how it fits into legacy planning. Your heirs can inherit your Roth IRA and continue to receive tax-free income for up to 10 years. With a brokerage account, they might get a step up in cost basis, which can eliminate capital gains, but future growth is still taxable. For families planning to pass on wealth, this can be a strategic advantage. The backdoor Roth strategy. If your income is too high to contribute to a Roth IRA, you can use the backdoor Roth strategy. Contribute to a traditional IRA, non-deductible. Immediately convert it to a Roth IRA. There are nuances, like the pro-rata rule, but for high earners, this is one of the best ways to access tax-free growth. Which account is best for you? Let's break it down by goals. Early retirement, use both accounts. Roth for tax-free future income. Brokerage for access before 59 and a half. High income now, lower later. Traditional IRA or 401k may be better, but Roth still helps diversify. Low income now, higher later. Roth IRA is ideal. Lock in taxes while your bracket is low. Dividend-focused investor, use Roth to shelter income. Use brokerage for index funds. Self-employed or number 401k, open a Roth IRA and a brokerage account together. It's not either/or. It's both. The smartest investors don't pick one or the other. They use both. Think of your Roth IRA as your long-term tax-free fortress. You protect it. You feed it consistently. And one day, it gives you streams of income that the IRS can't touch. Think of your brokerage account as your flexible tool. It's your bridge to early retirement, emergencies, and wealth you can tap into anytime. Use them together. Strategically. Intentionally. And you'll build a financial life that works for you, now and decades from now. Final thoughts. When it comes to building wealth, there's no one-size-fits-all approach. But understanding how each type of account works, and how it fits into your plan, puts you light years ahead of the average investor. The Roth IRA is powerful because it gives you freedom later. The brokerage account is powerful because it gives you flexibility now. One shelters you from future taxes. The other gives you liquidity and control. The magic is in the strategy. The long-term thinking. The smart habits you build today. If you want to build wealth that lasts, and live life on your terms, don't ask which is better. Ask instead, how can I use both? Because when used together, the Roth IRA and the Taxable Brokerage Account aren't just investment tools. They're freedom tools. They're how you retire early. How you stay retired. How you live generously. How you sleep peacefully. How you pass on wealth. So whether you're just starting out or already building a six-figure portfolio, take a step today. Open the account. Automate the contribution. Start learning. Stay consistent. That's how wealth is built. And remember, this is Smart Dollar Mindset, where financial freedom isn't just a dream. It's a plan.